Hey gang, hold on. Let me adjust this thing. I gotta get something better to put this phone against. Okay, so earlier this week, it was announced that Arkansas is not going to allow a few things to happen around here, which is, of course, gay marriage, which is not a big surprise. Um, the legalization of pot, which is really no big surprise. Let me adjust this just a little bit more again. This thing keeps slipping on me. Now stop doing that. So gay marriage, legalization of pot, and this whole thing about boys identifying as girls and girls identifying as boys. And it's really no surprise that they wouldn't allow these things to happen because, let's face it, Arkansas is such a big conservative state, it's not even funny anymore. Uh, I think the reason why they don't want to legalize marijuana is basically because it's the only thing in the state that the cops can bust people on more than anything. And let's face it, cops are potheads anyway. So, you know, um, and gay marriage again, it's no big surprise there because it's Arkansas, and and let's face it, there'd probably have to be incest gay marriages, and that probably wouldn't work out too well for them anyway. Just kidding, kidding. Relax. But this whole thing that I want to talk to you guys about, this whole thing about girls identifying as boys, boys identifying as girls. You know what, folks? I don't like it. I'm sorry, I really don't like it because, well, here's my question. Isn't there enough bullying going around this world, especially around this country? Don't we have enough people getting beaten up and committing suicide and everything like that because kids are picking on other kids because they want to be different? I mean, come on, man. This has gone too far now. I mean, how often do you think a kid's going to walk into school dressed like a girl, acting like a girl if he's a boy, or if a girl's going to walk into school trying to dress like a boy and have the short haircut and everything like that? How do you think they're going to get accepted? In most states, they're not going to. Some states maybe, but a lot of southern states, not a chance. But again, this is always going to lead to bullying. It's going to lead to more kids getting hurt. It's going to lead to more kids, just taking drastic measures. And let's be honest here, they may wind up doing a little, shooty bang bang at their schools. And then you're going to have the parents on the news crying their eyes out, going like, I don't understand, I don't know what happened, you're such a good kid. Yeah, you know what happened, you encouraged it to happen. I'm sorry, but anybody out there who makes this kind of thing happen, and your kid goes out there and does something extremely stupid, it's your fault. Okay? Really, seriously, this whole thing is just, it's gone on long enough, and it's got to stop. I mean, I don't like it when people push their beliefs on other people. It bothers me. I mean, I just say, whatever you want to believe in, that's fine. But when you're going on the news and you're protesting and yelling and screaming and making yourself look like a complete idiot by telling a big crowd of people, and you got a megaphone, you're telling everybody, here's our beliefs, stand with us or stand against us, Well, I hate to say this, but most people who stand against you are the people who are trying to keep their family members alive and not being bullied all the time. And this is what bothers me about this whole thing about, trying to tell your kids, son, it's okay to act like a girl. Sweetheart, it's okay if you want to act like a boy. No, it's not. Because, again, like I said, there's too much bullying in our schools. I mean, it's hard enough to try to be an individual. It's hard enough to be different. But when you got something like this going on, it doesn't help. It just adds salt to those emotional wounds and those mental wounds. I almost said verbal wounds. I'm not really sure why. But it's not helping matters any, because when you try to tell your kids this kind of stuff, it's just going to lead to more trouble than it's worth. It's going to lead to trouble at school. It's going to lead to trouble at home. It's going to lead to trouble everywhere. And you parents out there, you don't think you're not going to get bullied or messed with at work because, you know, your coworker is going to sit there and talk smack about you behind your back and everything like that. Come on. See, I'll be honest with you. When I was a kid, I liked to play pretend. I liked to play superhero, army man, stuff like that. But I did not try to dress up like a girl. If my parents caught me playing with Barbie dolls, they would have broken my arm. But nowadays we live in a world where everybody wants to sit there and say, it's 2022, we can identify as whatever we want to be. Okay, fine. If that's true, I'm a billionaire. And I own 6 houses in Boonville, and I own 40 houses in Arkansas. And I'm going to put out a brand new movie next year. I don't know what it's going to be about yet. We're working on the script. You see, none of that was true. You guys know that. I'm not a billionaire. If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be in this lousy stinking town. But the thing is, folks, it's like I said before. We got to stop this. You know, because this kind of thing is going to encourage more kids to get bullied and messed with and sadly take their own lives. And around this town, it wouldn't be a big surprise to me to find out, you know, more kids are being pulled out of their schools because, especially, you know, like especially this school, they're being pulled out of their schools because, you know, they go running home to their parents and saying, you know, like, oh, they don't like me because this. But like I said, if you parents are encouraging it, then you're pretty much at fault. You're the ones who are making your kids be something that they're not. I just say let them grow up, find out who they really are, discover who they really are on their own, by themselves. You know, we don't need to be telling people and joining our little groups into believing that this is perfectly okay. Everybody's got their own groups, everybody's got their own beliefs, that's fine. But I just say, leave people alone. You know, don't come to my front door telling me about Jesus is coming back or vote whoever for you know, mayor, governor, president, or whatever because they're this and this. I don't care. Okay? I don't push my beliefs on other people. I don't push my religious beliefs on people or anything like that. But this is something that's really got to stop. Just because somebody tells you it's perfectly okay to do this, I mean, somebody can go out there and tell you, oh, it's perfectly okay to rob a bank. No, it's not. Oh, it's perfectly okay to go out there and murder people. No, it's not. It's perfectly okay to go out there and do all these horrible, terrible things that you do to people because, well, if you don't get caught, you can keep on doing it. Look, you get caught eventually doing stupid things. So if you're going to keep on encouraging your kids to do things that maybe they're not in the right frame of mind to understand that this could be wrong and it could get them into trouble, and when it does get them into trouble, blame yourselves. And stop going on the local news with tears running down your face going like, I just don't understand what happened. I just do. You know what happened. This is your fault. But hey, this is my opinion. I'm just talking out of my head. So I'm going to get on out of here, gang. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And if you want to, leave your comments down below about all this stuff, what you think about it. If you agree, disagree. I like to hear from you guys. And let's stop trying to destroy the world. Let's help others who really, really need it right now. Let's keep praying all this virus, disease, pandemic scare nonsense is going to stop very, very soon because it's gone on long enough and it has to stop. And whether or not you believe in God, He believes in you. If you would have a fellow YouTuber, reach 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers. Any goals you want to try to achieve in life, hope you get there and get there real, real soon. As long as it's legal, nobody can hurt, especially yourself. And remember, you're here for a reason, but if you weren't here, you would be missed. And always stay true to yourself. Take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others. Till we do this again. As always, stay strong and rock on.